We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So striding in, Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris: he has 7 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
Back outside.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Fouled off. And the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Mercado on third with 2 out. This one's flared off to the right side. Maybin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave 1. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Now batting, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Here's the pitch. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Cameron Maybin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Jose Ramirez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
0-1. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Candelario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he takes a called strike 1. Cron makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Ready now, Niko Goodrum, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out. Inside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he fouls this one off. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in for the Indians, Ernie Clement. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Clement.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out. Aye.
The 1-2.
0-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Third inning, no score to this point. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next steps Christin Stewart, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bieber, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
One and two, here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That missed. Close. It's ball two. Now the 2-0. Three and one now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
So with one away, a reminder that Tigers baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the next 7 days. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Santana will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Striding in once again, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Detroit. So stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Oscar Mercado.
The pitch. To third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Cameron.
First offering on its way.
Well, counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. C.J. Cron is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batter, first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, Niko Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So a full count now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batter, number 14.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Christin Stewart, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stewart brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Tigers 3 and the Indians nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Austin Romine.
Now here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 down.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Aye. 0-1.
One out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Adam Plutko enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Plutko.
Cameron Maybin will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be two. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 Detroit. Into the box now, Ernie Clement will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way.
Nope, at the ball. Two balls. No.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and a strike to count. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
At the plate, Roberto Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Delino DeShields. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 4-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
0-2, here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pulled toward right center field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now to the plate, Christin Stewart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 6 and the Indians nothing. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. Maybin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. One and two.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 0-1 on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Austin Romine. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
To short. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Up next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Adam Simber comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
90, Adam Simber.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0.
Oh, that's good.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. CJ Cron would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back on it is the left fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 4th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Stepping in now, CJ Cron. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Schoop has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 8.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Candelario over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Ready for another shot now. Ernie Clement 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dominic Leone.
Stepping into the box, Niko Goodrum, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In now, Christin Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On its way is pitch number 75.
No, that's low.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Delino DeShields.
Striding forward now is the DH, Delino DeShields. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado. To second for one, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Detroit blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Daniel Norris earns win number 4 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight.